Hello, Leo. Welcome to your monthly reading for May 2024. This is for Leo and Leo rising, and we're going to jump right into it, Leo. This is it. We're here. If there was a month that felt like a standing ovation, this would be it. This is the best and luckiest month of 2024 of the entire year. This is it. We're here. This is a month where a lot of wishes come true. This is a month where you may feel like you got the golden buzzer. You could meet your soulmate. There are so many things happening this month. Now, this month has the best, luckiest day of the year, which is when the sun conjuncts Jupiter, but that is not entirely why this is the best and luckiest month of the year. There's so many aspects this month that are not only rare, like once a year aspects that just happen to be in May, but I think up to five major conjunctions that are just chef's kiss. I mean, this is going to be a month for you to remember. This is definitely going to be a month for you to remember. And your life is already changing. You know, we just came out of those, we came out of eclipse season. We had the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. We had a lot of different things that I want you to consider. I want you to think of those aspects that they were just a slingshot. Okay. Boom. Bringing you to this month that is just extraordinary. It's a very auspicious, it's life-changing. It is definitely going to be, it's very optimistic. It's a very promising month, and it is a month you will never forget. So the big day that I want you to mark down, and I'm going to go over just a few of the high-level stuff first, okay? And then we're going to break it down. But the first thing is May 18th. Put this in your calendar. This is a day that the sun conjuncts Jupiter. And this is the best day of the year for any year, okay? And it happens in a different sign every year, and this is going to happen in Taurus. And so what does this mean? You know that Jupiter and the sun is in Taurus in your 10th house of career. Boom. There you go. There you go. This is going to be really, really big. Now, every Leo is different. Every Leo has a different rising sign, birth chart. You're going to feel it in different ways, but you're going to feel it. This is a day where it's like you're holding the sorcerer's stone. You've found the Holy Grail. Okay. You found the Holy Grail. You got a metal detector. You're on the beach and you discovered Amy Schumer, whatever you want, you get. This is it. This is it. This is amazing. And just to give you some reference, just to give you a little bit of perspective, this aspect happened last year, April 11th, 2023. Think about what happened for you around that time. Okay. This is a conjunction. It's very powerful charge about it that you could, things could happen a few days later. So for me, April 11th, 2023, that was the week where at my full-time job, because yes, I have a full-time job, I not only got promoted, but I got a raise with more than I had asked for. So this is going to be amazing. Now, what makes this day very different from last year? Why is this day absolutely bonkers? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. So on May 18th, the same day is that, not only will the sun conjunct Jupiter, but the same day, the very same day, Venus will conjunct Uranus. Oh my goodness. So not only will these great, amazing things happen, but a lot of things could just happen out of the blue. Uranus is all about the unexpected and surprises and breakthroughs. So the fact that we have this aspect happening on the other, like with Jupiter conjunct the sun and Venus conjunct Uranus on the same day, that just increases the odds for these amazing things to happen for you on May 18th. So again, this is a day where you could meet your soulmate. I mean, this is Venus conjuncting Uranus. Just out of the blue. I mean, you could hit the jackpot. There's so many things here. Okay. When you're at the carnival, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. You get all the balloons. So the other day that I really want you to know is April 7th. We've got the new moon in Taurus. What makes this new moon special? What makes this new moon unlike any other new moon? Well, let me tell you. This new moon, April 7th, we have Venus, Uranus, the sun, Jupiter, all joining this new moon in Taurus. Hello, this is huge. This is huge. They're amplifying the energy around this new moon in Taurus, which once again in your 10th house of career, if you're not here for career, the 10th house is also public recognition, fame. It's where you're exerting all your energy that you want to be known for. The 10th house is also honors, achievements, social status, leadership. You've got, I mean, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. You're going to love this new moon. And if you want to actually write, just keep in mind, Mercury will now enter Taurus. Mercury's going to enter Taurus on the 15th. So between the 15th to the 23rd, you see, you got this gaggle of amazing planets all in Taurus in your 10th house. Really, really, really nice. So really, really, really great. Just, new moons, new beginnings, new cycles. Just definitely a day to set intentions, but definitely expect a lot of exciting opportunities to come out of this. Now, the other thing is one other thing about this new moon is its link to Saturn. This is absolutely amazing because Saturn is in Pisces. Now, Saturn in Pisces is in your 8th house, right? So 8th house is all about transformation. It's all about life cycles. This is really, really nice, all right? Saturn brings that stability, that long-term energy. 8th house is other people's money, shared resources, bonuses, commissions, investments. I mean, this is huge. It's huge, okay? We'll talk about it later. 8th house is also intimacy, by the way, all right? So we'll talk about, we'll circle back. The other thing is May 23rd, full moon in Sagittarius. Now, if you saw my annual reading, if you saw my reading for you for 2024, all right, my 2024 forecast, you'll know that I said this is my favorite full moon of the year, of the entire year. Now, especially for you, Leo, especially for you. You want to know why? Well, let me tell you why. First, this full moon in Sagittarius, hugely optimistic, very just like a lot of freeness around it. There's this adventurous spirit around it. Spirituality really like enhanced around this time too. But Sagittarius rules your 5th house of love and pleasure and joy and relationships, creativity, self-expression, procreation, 5th house, sex. I mean, this is a full moon that you will not forget, because what else is happening on this full moon in Sagittarius? So you already see it's already an amazing full moon. On the same day, Venus moves into Gemini. We have Venus conjuncting Jupiter, the second best day of the year. That just happens to be in May. So you see you have the two luckiest days of the year in May. Okay. I'm not even done. We got Venus sextile Neptune. Yep. This is still May 23rd. And Jupiter sextiling Neptune. Now, Jupiter sextiling Neptune, how rare is this day? Jupiter sextiling Neptune has not happened since 2020, and it will not happen again until 2033. Wow. We'll talk about it later. This is such a spiritually moving aspect. This is very divine. This is very divine. It's just, it's something that you would definitely feel. This is like, when we talk about manifestation, that's Jupiter sextile Neptune. This is your dreams. This is, faith. This is really, it's absolutely amazing. Okay. Now, another day I want you to note May 25th. Now we're starting this brand new cycle with Jupiter moving into Gemini. Okay. Jupiter, this is the first time this year outer planet has changed signs. All right. Jupiter has not been in Gemini in 12 years. 12 years. Do you know what this means for you? Leo, Gemini rules your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And now you just got the planet of good luck and good fortune and prosperity there for an entire year. That's right, until June 2025. So, Leo, are things getting amazing for you? Absolutely. You have no idea. This is going to be amazing because this is happening just after the sun moves into Gemini. So we're moving into Gemini season. This is going to be really big. Jupiter and Gemini, by the way, this is really like, you're definitely going to see your world expand now. There's a lot of mental stimulation with, Jupiter and Gemini. There's a lot of really fun curiosity, right? Fun curiosity, being a lot more open-minded to trying a lot of new things. There's so much here. The 11th house is also your social network, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. So you're going to feel really blessed in that area too for an entire year. You, out of all the signs, have Jupiter in your 11th house. this is going to be really nice because the same day, Venus will trine Pluto. So this is so nice. And I wouldn't be surprised if, a lot of y'all may feel a lot of changes with partnerships in a really good way because Pluto is very active in these really auspicious aspects, including this day with Venus trining Pluto. And this is an aspect, it brings this like almost like this smoldering intensity to relationships, even money. Money is a big thing here with Venus trining Pluto. Oh yeah, if you're here from money, definitely big, but a lot of big sexual energy with Venus trining Pluto. And then Pluto is in Aquarius. Remember that Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 20 years in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So yeah, you're definitely going to feel this. This is a big day. Okay, now I want you to remember the Venus is in Taurus still. All right, Venus is in Taurus still until the 23rd, until May 23rd, and Mars is in Aries all month long. All right, so that's just really wildly ambitious. You feeling energetic, you feeling that drive. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. And it's in your 9th house, okay? So a lot of like, again, 9th house is spirituality. It's your philosophies, how you see things, but it's also publishing, broadcasting, education. There could be new things that you're learning. Maybe finishing school, starting something new in education. It's also long distance travel. Wouldn't be surprised if y'all are planning big trips. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like wellness trips or spiritual trips, like holistic journeys. But this is definitely going to be an amazing month for you. So let's do it. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you. And the other thing is, if you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, stick around. I pull a lot more cards. I break it down week by week. I tell you everything that's happening every week for you, what to expect every week with these big aspects. And this is in addition to the weekly readings I do, but this is just kind of giving you a preview. Like I haven't even talked about the sun conjuncting Uranus, or the fact that the sun is going to trine Pluto, or that we have Mars sextiling Pluto. A lot of rare once a year aspects that just happen to be in May of this year. So when I say this year is unforgettable, it's one that's very special. It's extraordinary. Leo, just come on. You're gonna love this month. You're gonna love this month. So let's get started, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you for May 2024. Again, this is for Leo and Leo rising. And if you want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, you're absolutely welcome to, Leo. Let's do it. Let's get started. See what's going on for you, Leo, for May 2024. Now, Leo, like I said, I didn't say it earlier. I do a traditional called a cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Leo, did I mention I'll be talking really fast? I'm going to be talking really fast here because there's just so much happening, and I want you to absorb all of it just so you know how special this month is. All right, so Leo, yeah, you're good. I don't even have to, like, you know you are. You know you are. This is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe this. Wow. The one thing that I just do want to you are definitely going to have, when Jupiter moves into Gemini, definitely a lot of mental stimulation, and it's showing here. But I definitely want you to really how do I say this, have that whole balance of like mind, body, spirit. Just really have that balance this month, because there could be so many changes happening for you so fast that it's going to be one of those months. All right, there's a lot happening. All right, let's get started. And you're good. You're absolutely good. Let's get started. You got the Ace of Wands. So it seems like a lot of new things have already begun happening for you. If they haven't, you will definitely feel it this month. You will feel it in May. In fact, Mars sextiling Pluto starts right in the beginning of May. Like, you are already getting exciting opportunities at the get-go. All right. So again, I know that I dropped these readings earlier before the month. So if it hasn't happened yet, it's happening. You got the Ace of Wands. Wands all about your passions, a lot of career energy. And remember, you already got Uranus. You got so many planets in your 10th house of career. I would not be surprised if there were changes, big shift. You hear good news. There's something happening. You get new jobs, promotions, something is coming through. Okay. And if it's not career, if you're not here career for passions, what are you passionate about? What do all your passions, ones are passions, but you see the leaves sprouting from the wands here. I mean, we're talking about things are starting to grow for you. Things are starting to grow for you. This is absolutely amazing. And then look in the heart of your spread. You have the Knight of Swords. Very, very interesting. I love the fact that you got the Knight of Swords, who is Gemini. Remember what I said. We're moving into Gemini season. Jupiter's moving into Gemini. Venus is moving into Gemini. We're feeling this big shift, okay? Halfway through the month, everything's moving into Gemini, all right? Your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Remember, that's your 11th house. Now, Knight of Swords, this is someone who is just, he's going for it. He's going for it. Nothing can stop him now. Gemini, just an air sign. That's, swords are the air suit, right? The mental suit. And so it is that mental stimulation, craving a lot of intellect. It's very social. Now, Knight of Swords, really just going after what you want, because there is this big shift happening for you, especially transformation. There's even the way that you're seeing things and thinking about things. Remember, there's a lot of, attribution to like the mental suit, the way that you're thinking things. Communication is going to be a big thing this month as well for you, but nothing can stop you now. Nothing's going to stop you. Just like nothing will stop the Knight of Swords. He's so bold. He's courageous. Look at him. He's going into the storm. This is true, like, fearlessness. I absolutely love this. Now, you do have the 8 of Pentacles, all right, in your challenge area. Just don't lose focus, okay? But, looking at your entire spread here, when I say don't lose focus, it really is something where there could be something that you are... there's just so much. I mean, you have 3 swords here. Okay. So could be a lot, and they're all great. I mean, they're all court. Okay. You see that here. I'll even show you Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, all in the courts. All right. So really significant shift up here. Right. And so there could be a lot where I just don't want you to get distracted in terms of, going after your goals, going after your passions. All right. There is going to be possibly a lot going on up here for you. Now, the bigger energy that's coming through, though, is that there is likely something that I want you to take a moment this month to think about. You possibly have some skills that you're not really utilizing, and I want you to think about what they are. And I really want you to draw that out this month, okay? I really want you to make that connection of like, I'm actually really good at this, and I should really start doing this. And, that could open up so many doors, all right? Now, you have the Ace of Swords, so you may have that clarity anyway. You have the Ace of Swords in your crown. Some of y'all, there could be some contracts coming through. Listen, there's so many new things, so many like portals, so many new openings this month with all these opportunities. Okay. Now, Ace of Swords, this is a lot of power. This is a lot of power in the way that you're thinking. There's a lot of leadership energy that's coming through, but there's a lot of victory, success in the Ace of Swords. Now, you see, you've got 2 aces here. So a lot of shifts, a lot of new beginnings for you this month. Okay. This is going to be huge. This is going to be really big. Now, aces, again, they usher in that new change, new beginnings, new opportunities. Big card of change, because swords are also change too. So there's definitely going to be some changes, shifts that you're going to be adapting to this month. And it's going to be a great adaptation. You're going to be adapting well, because Gemini is such a mutable sign. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. And fire and air go so well together. You're a fire sign. Gemini is an air sign. Just so sweet. Now, you do have the 7 of Pentacles in the root of your spread. Very interesting, because remember, you have the 8 of Pentacles in your challenge area. So just really think about that. Have that moment to really think about, is there something that, I'm really good at that I'm not utilizing? Or, is this the direction that I want to go? There could be a little bit of like, okay, I'm really proud of how far I've come. I've worked so hard to get where I'm at. Now, do I have a little bit more juice in the system? Do I really, am I on the right path? That may be a question that you have for yourself. And if you are on the right path, good for you. That's great. But just still take that moment of pause to just make sure that everything is aligned, and trust your heart. Okay. Really have that connection. What I said earlier, that mind, body, spirit, but also that heart in there as well. Okay. That emotional frequency. I want you to have that. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because you didn't get any cups. All right. So just, you have swords, wands, and pentacles now, and it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, let's connect. Now, King of Swords in your future. Yeah, you're good. You're absolutely good. You're getting a lot of power. You're getting recognized. You're going to have a lot of authority very soon if you haven't already, but this is something like you ascending. Okay. But to a point where there is this, even up again, clarity, a lot of clarity, a lot of mental clarity. Your head above the clouds. There's just so much movement leading with your head. There's definitely going to be a lot of power, empowerment energy for you this month. This is really big. This is really huge. And there is something, there could be something that you're really, really gunning for this month. You're really gunning for this month that you are going to get. All right. And it's going to be where you're in this position where you have a lot of power, where you make like you're the decision maker. You're the leader. I really love it. This is absolutely amazing. And it could also be with something that has to do with partnerships as well. Like you could be forming some sort of partnership that could be happening this month. And but you're the one that, like, you're the Romy or you're the Michelle. I don't anyway, you're the Scooby or you're the Shag. Anyway, you're the one that's, you're the one that makes the decisions. You're the ones who's got the strategy. Maybe I can't even think of anybody, any other couple. So let's get to your stuff. Leo, come on, you're amazing. If you like this reading, by the way, would be great if you like, subscribe, all those fun algorithm stuff. Let me talk to me. Leave some comments. Leave comments. Tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on. This is a big month. May is such a big month, and you may already be feeling these shifts, like I said, with all those big energies and aspects that we've been having that's been propelling you forward. All right, Leo, you're amazing. I love y'all. Hey, look at you. I don't even talk to me, Leo. Don't even, you're good. You're good. This is absolutely amazing. Wow. I feel like, the universe is just, when the universe gives you that little wink and nod, you really got to just embrace it. You really got to embrace it. Now, let's get started. You got the star. Why is this such a big deal? It just is. Trust me. It just is. This is, there's a lot of wisdom here. There's a lot of healing here. There's this freeness, this sense of freedom, right? This card is attributed to Aquarius. All right. So really love that energy, but this is the stars aligning for you. This is the stars aligning for you. What I love about the fact that you got the stars, because what did I say? You're about to have this huge shift for the next year where you've got the planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams, your 11th house. Aquarius is a native ruler of the 11th house, which is why 11th, Aquarius is attributed to the stars aligning for you. But what I love about this is that the star, well, let me show you here. Okay. Let me just put it up to the screen. So you see this card is card 17, right? 1, 7 equals 8, referencing the strength card, which is attributed to Leo. So I really love that. Now, the other thing is you see there's 8 stars. They're all 8 pointed. So a lot of strength here. Okay. A lot of strength that, it's something that I want you to just continue to have the faith, continue believing that everything's working out for you. Remember, Jupiter is faith. So this is just, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. There is a lot of stuff happening for you. And again, I already get the impression that you already know this. Like, you already know this. Speaking of, wow, hello. You just got the King of Wands. Now, as you know, because the King of Wands have been showing up a lot in your readings, the King of Wands is Leo. All right. So you just got your own card. So really, really nice, because there's your second king right next to each other. 2 kings that couldn't be any more different. Now, what I love about the King of Wands is this is the fun king, right? The King of Swords has that intensity about him, but the King of Wands, wow, the fun king, he can't sit still. In fact, look at him. He's the only king that's leaning out of his chair. He's leaning out of his chair. He's got so much energy, just like you, Leo. He's got so much energy, so much passion. Remember what I said about wands, all right? So remember, you're kicking it off with the Ace of Wands. Now you look across your crosshair. This is just so amazing, okay? All court, and then the King of Wands in your external factors area. And the King of Wands is the most transformative king, right? You see the salamander here. Salamanders back in the medieval times, they thought that it was the only animal that could live through fire, right? Fireproof, all right? So you even see the Ouroboros in his throne with more salamanders. So transformation, life cycles, death and rebirth, a lot of transformative energy that comes with this king. So there could be someone there that is helping you your life transform. Okay, it could be someone offering you a job. It could be someone with a lot of power, a lot of authorities. Just really, really. It could even be this partnership, right? It could be this partnership as well. But there's this empowerment energy that is so strong in your spread. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Now it could be another Leo too, by the way, like Leo rising, Leo moon even, but I am getting a sense that there is someone that's going to open some doors for you. All right. So this is really nice because you also got the 10 of Cups. Absolutely amazing. Very, very nice. This is a very transformative month for you. This is a very transformative month for you. 10 of Cups. This is a card of like just joy. It's just joy. Remember, you're moving into that. This is going to be really, really, really special. Was around that full moon in Sagittarius within your 5th house, which I love, but look at all that enlightenment. Look at the only rainbow in tarot indicating this promising future, the happy couple, the happy family, happy children, happy everything here. All right. So there is a sense of, that is something that you're truly looking forward to. It's just having this incredible, wonderful life where everything is just really nice around you. And you're just on this path. And there is also, it's something coming up for me is like this truly fun, happy ending, like fairy tale, just kind of like everything is just magical. And I really love this for you because you're going to get it. You got the 6 of Cups in your final outcome. Okay. So how funny is it that I said earlier, okay, well, you didn't get any cups and now you got them all. You got the good ones. They're two of the really strong, important ones. Now, 6 of Cups in your final outcome. I absolutely love this. This is a card of kindness and sharing and letting your guard down and living life and letting your hair down and really tapping into your inner child. I absolutely love this for you. This is also the biggest house in tarot, indicating a lot of comfort, a lot of security, a lot of protection. This is in your final outcome. Like you can let go, you can let loose, you can like let your hair down. But there's also a sense of nostalgia that comes with this card as well. So again, just that joyful energy that's coming through. You're good. You're absolutely good. You're going to be in your head a lot, thinking about a lot of things, but it's only going to serve you well. And you see that you're just set up for success. You're set up for success here. You're good. You're good. Now, Leo, let's break it down. All right, let's break it down. Let's see what's going on for you week by week. Now, first week of May, we on Thursday, May 2nd, all right? This is when Pluto goes retrograde. This is the first outer planet going retrograde this year, all right? Going retrograde until October. Now, what I love about this retrograde is that, remember, Pluto brings that intensity. So it almost softens that intensity when Pluto goes retrograde. It's giving you this time. It's allowing you to really take a step back and really, really take a look at, things that may have been intense for you, things that may have been, challenging for you, especially when it comes to partnerships and relationships. Again, maybe love, maybe romance, maybe career, because remember, Pluto's in Aquarius in your 7th house for the next 20 years, but it's still there. Okay. So it is a time to really explore that side. All right. And really just, have a lot of self-reflection, introspection, even exploring your shadow side, right? We're talking about Pluto here, but Pluto is all about regeneration. So this is going to be really great for you. This is that inner transformation that's going to be really nice. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up now is because the very next day, Mars will sextile Pluto. So this is major. Mars sextiling Pluto. Oh, wow. So these were two very, very, very powerful planets. These are two very, very powerful planets the energy here is like nothing can stop me now. All right. The energy here is fearless. You already got that. And then right with the Knight of Swords here in the heart of your spread. But it is definitely, showing that you already have opportunities coming like right away with Mars sextiling Pluto, which is really, 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 really nice. Very goal oriented, very go big or go home energy. Remember, Mars just went into his domicile. Mars went into Aries, but this is Billy Elliot. Okay, remember that scene in Billy Elliot when he's dancing and his dad comes into the gym and he kind of pauses, but then he just dances his heart out. That's what this is. This is just really just being authentic to yourself, really going after the things that you want, being very ambitious. And then a lot of physical energy with Mars that's going to come through. But this is like bring it home energy, make that magic happen. I absolutely love this. Now, this is just the first of many once a year aspects that's happening incidentally in May. All right. So take advantage of this. Monday, May 6th, the sun will sextile Saturn. This is really nice. Saturn is all about hard knocks and responsibility. And it is in your 8th house of, transformation and death and rebirth and just that deep change, right? 8th house is shared resources as well. Money matters, intimacy. There's a lot here in the 8th house, but this is really nice. Sun sextiling Saturn. This is like the sun giving the Saturn like a little slap on the behind, like in that playful, like sports way or whatever it is. But anyway, this is just think of the sun blessing you right now. Okay. Think of the sun blessing you right now. Really, really just giving that support. You could feel a lot of support from like authority figures around this time. You could feel like you're gaining progress in something. You could feel like you're being recognized around this time. I love this for you. Absolutely love this. Now, this is the only time we will have the sun sextile Saturn this year. Okay. This is typical. It's, on average, like twice a year, but 2024, it's only happening once. So again, another year, another aspect only happening once this year. Take advantage. On May 7th, here we go. The new moon in Taurus. The very, very special new moon in Taurus happening in your 10th house. Remember, we got Venus, Uranus, Sun, and Jupiter all here, all building up, all really emphasizing this new moon. Set intentions, really exciting opportunities that could arise from this, okay? Really exciting opportunities, all right? Especially, remember, it's in your 10th house of career, public recognition, fame, honors, achievements. So let's see what's going on. And by the way, this new moon has an amazing link to Saturn. Whoa, a really, 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 really great link to Saturn. So it's going to be part of this transformation. This is going to be really nice for you that you may feel for a long time. So let's see what's going on for you. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you for the week, the first week of May. Wow. I got the wow. You get the wow. All right. You got Temperance. This is really great. Temperance, obviously love it. This is, really great energy, especially as we move into the second week when all these like amazing things happen. But even still, Temperance, as I said earlier, remember Sagittarius rules your 5th house. Temperance is attributed to Sagittarius. 5th house is love, relationships. There could be some balance you're seeking there, harmony that you're feeling there. This is just really sweet energy. Archangel Michael here, you see it's got its foot in the water, foot in the land. There is that sense of like, merging what's, the pool here really represents this collective subconscious, but you can see that you got the only 2 cards, by the way, where they have a foot in the water, foot on the land. So just think about like, just merging what's possible and what's real now. That's all I want you to do, okay? You've got the only 2 cards where they have a foot in the water, foot in the land, all right? You even see the water bearer here. Remember I said this is Aquarius, okay? The water bearer with the foot on the land. You see pouring the water on the land as well, okay? So you see it's working, that fertility, that growth, that abundance that comes with the stars aligning for you. And then Temperance here. There's what I love about this, you see all the elements here. You see air with the wings, you see the land, you see the water, you see the fire with the sun in the shape of the crown. Listen, this is all about enjoying the moment, not being anxious about your future, over analyzing your future. Yeah, none of that. Just enjoy the moment. This is all about that balance, all about that, just living in the moment, being aware, being present, just enjoying life. Okay. Knowing full and well, everything you want, you're going to get. Okay. Just knowing that if there's anything that you want to feel, it's like, think about what you do want, that finish line, and how good it will feel when you get there. Love that you got Temperance. Now, the second week, by the way, if you are here for Mother's Day on that Sunday, on May 12th, the moon will be in Cancer and Venus will be in Taurus. Oh, Beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day. All right. So now, May 13th, the sun conjuncting Uranus. This is absolutely amazing. This is a day where you could get really surprising news. You could get unexpected news that comes out of nowhere. You could have brilliant ideas that come out of nowhere. You could have this major breakthrough here. Remember, sun conjuncting Uranus, very powerful. Uranus is all about breakthrough, surprises, the unexpected. So this is really nice. And it can have to do with something in career. This is happening in your 10th house. Okay. This is definitely going to be big. And again, if you're not here for career, just fame, public recognition, everything that I mentioned earlier. Now, remember, Uranus has that rebellious energy to it. So it's really, but in a good way. It's a sun conjuncting Uranus. So think about Sarah Jessica Parker. Do you ever see that movie, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, from the 80s? Remember when her parents like, you were not doing that dance competition, and she snuck out at night, that little rebel. She snuck out at night, she entered that dance competition, and she won. That is the sun conjunct. And you know what? Sun conjuncting Uranus, this is another day. This is a once a year aspect that just happens to be in May. All right. Take advantage. Now, one of the reasons why this is such a great day, May 13th, is because Venus is sextiling Saturn that same day. All right. So remember, Saturn is in it for the long haul. There's that longevity energy, that in it to win it, that structure, that stability, which with it sextiling Venus is relationships. It's this long-lasting commitment energy, love and relationships. Now, it can be even money. All right. It can be money because, Venus represents money too. Saturn being in your 8th house, or it could be something with money here as well. Something because it is a great time to do business too. Venus sextiling Saturn. If you're here for that, Steve Jobs, by the way, he natally he had Venus sextile Saturn in his chart. Anyway, that's a big day. Now, another big day is Wednesday, May 15th. Mercury moves into Taurus. This is a big deal because Mercury's now in a sign that's a lot more grounded, a lot more practical. Remember, Mercury's thinking, logic, also communication. We will talk about it more in your weekly reading because on Friday, the 17th, Mercury will now square Pluto. This is the only major square this month. You see that there are no oppositions. This is the only square, and this is Mercury squaring Pluto. So yeah, this could be a day where it may be, you could just find a conversation that's being like a little intense. You could even have like, maybe not seeing like eye to eye with someone that's just like an authority that's a little power trippy or whatnot. But this is also where you can have some really deep introspective thinking as well. All right. Really deep, especially if it has matters to do with partnerships. It could be also not seeing eye in a partnership. Just know that this is something, just be cool. All right. You got temperance. You're going to be. Because on the 18th, this is it. We've come to Saturday, the sun conjuncting Jupiter, best day of the year. All right. Luckiest day of the year. This is Jupiter, planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity, expansion, optimism. This is happiness, enthusiasm. This is absolutely amazing. A lot of growth, this is just really nice. This is really nice. Remember, the sun is this driving life force. Now, like I said earlier, what makes this even more special is the fact that Venus will now conjunct Uranus this day as well. So you see all these amazing Venus conjuncting Uranus, by the way, is like being at the right place at the right time. This like meeting, like sliding doors, like you reaching for that box of like chocolate covered caramel at Trader Joe's at the same time the love of your life is doing it. Okay, you meet your soulmate that way. Like anything can happen with Uranus at play. It's conjuncting Venus, the planet of love and relationships, and again, money. Remember, money could be a thing here. There could be something with work. There could be something with money, but absolutely amazing. There could be something with creativity too as well. But remember, Venus is in its domicile. This is just going to be such an amazing day. And again, this doesn't happen until July 4th, 2025. So again, like when I say these are rare aspects, trust me, May is going to be very, very unforgettable. These are amazing. Now, Sunday, May 19th, the sun sextiling Neptune. This is so amazing. I love this aspect. I want you to pay attention to your dreams around this time. I feel like your imagination is going to be really just amazing. Your compassion really heightened. This is like People have got your back. You've got their back. This is such a beautiful, like the energy of this day is just so nice. This is a really great day that we're going to talk more in length and during the weekly reading, okay? Because this is definitely a big day. Now, let's see what's going on for you, all right? And this aspect doesn't happen again until 2025. So again, let's see what's going on for you, all right, Leo, for the second week of May. And you see that May has so many, okay, well, there you go. So many major aspects, like it's crammed with these aspects, and you're good because you got the Page of Pentacles. New things are coming through. Remember, I said money could be a big thing for you now. Career is a big thing for you. You got Page of Pentacles. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all are moving into, actually, looking at your spread, a lot of y'all may be actually starting something like a side hustle too, or something. There's something there. There's something there for sure. You have so much eighth house activity, but yeah, a lot of y'all could be getting new jobs. A lot of y'all could be getting there could be something new coming through that's really grounding. That's rooting up for you. All right. Remember, Page is bringing that fresh new energy. Okay. Also remember, with all these conjunctions, and then even Uranus at play, you could be getting messages. Pages are messengers of something new, something with money, something with finances. Pentacles are also your physical reality, so something new coming into your world. In fact, pages are earthbound as well, so this is double earth here. So really, something really grounding. All right, and all these conjunctions are happening in Taurus, right? So earth sign that's very grounded. Now, third week of May. Oh my goodness. Monday, May 20th. We officially move into Gemini season. You're going to be very quick-witted, very chatty. You're going to be very social. Remember, Gemini rules your 11th house, your social network. You are definitely going to be shining. You're definitely going to be shining around this time, okay? Now, on May 22nd, the Sun trine Pluto. Hello. This is going to be a day that I feel will have a really big impact on you, definitely around this time, because, remember, the Sun is in Gemini now, Pluto's in Aquarius. So you see all these big shifts into air signs, right? So really, really like mentally stimulated, very future forward thinking. And remember, you have all these swords. So I absolutely love this for you. Like, you definitely are going to shine. This is also like really deep inner transformation. I mean, this is, but in a very profound way. Okay. You could be very compelled to go really deep now. This is also something that you can use for like relationships, in work, in career, in love. It's just such a beautiful aspect. Take advantage of it. Now, the big day, another big day, May 23rd, the full moon in Sagittarius in your fifth house of love, creativity, relationships. I mean, this is just absolutely amazing. The same day, Venus moves into Gemini. We'll talk about that. That's just, very nice. We'll talk about that in the weekly because Venus will conjunct Jupiter. Absolutely amazing. Again, this is arguable, by the way. This is where it's like, there's another aspect that's happening in June, all right? That's on par with this aspect. I'm just like, oh, they're both so good. But this is definitely like one of the best days of the year, one of the luckiest days. These are the two benefic planets, Venus and Jupiter, getting together to say, what can we do for Leo that's extraordinary? What can we do to, offer them more luck and love and money? And, this is amazing. And remember, they're conjuncting in Taurus, all right? So this is just the fact that hasn't happened in Taurus in 12 years. I mean, this is big. This is big, okay? Remember, your 10th house of career. Now, same day, Venus sextiles Neptune, Jupiter sextiles Neptune. I said Jupiter sextile Neptune. Hasn't happened since 2020. Won't happen again until 2033. We're going to talk about this a lot more, all right? In your weekly reading. This is that one that's just very spiritual. This is like when you hear the word manifestation, like this is that aspect. Jupiter sextiling Neptune. Now on Saturday, 25th, Jupiter officially moves into Gemini. This is going to be major. This is going to be huge. This is going to be here for a year in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and also your social network, groups you belong to. Everyone's going to feel this shift in a different area in their life, but you are definitely going to feel it in your social network and in your
in your hopes and aspirations and your wishes and dreams. And you're definitely going to feel your world just expanding. Like I said earlier, communication is a big thing with Jupiter and Gemini, and we will talk about this more in length when we get to the weekly reading. All right, because again, this is huge. Jupiter's all about expansion. Jupiter and Gemini, by the way. This is communication is like a really big theme too. And you see a lot of that showing up in your spread, but just know that it is a good time to be communicative. Again, you're going to be very social anyway. Jupiter and Gemini is like Oprah has Jupiter and Gemini in her chart. Stephen Hawking had Jupiter in Gemini in his chart. And I have Jupiter and Gemini in my chart. So I'm going through my Jupiter return. I'm really excited for this. I don't know. Just you tell me if you got Jupiter and Gemini in your chart. But at this point, you see that we've got the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter in Gemini. This is crazy. Those are so amazing. And then Mercury's going to join Gemini very soon. It's like a Coachella concert. All right. Now, on the same day, Jupiter moving into Gemini, Venus will trine Pluto. Absolutely amazing. Another, like, when Venus and Pluto, it's that intensity. It's just, a lot of sexual energy here too, by the way. Really, really, really big. Remember, Pluto's in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. But the other thing is, again, those are 2 money planets. So something with money around this time. So let's see what's going on for you again for another big week. Okay. The 3rd week of May. You got the High Priestess. This is really great. This is, remember, you already have Mars and the North Node in Aries in your 9th house of spirituality. And then you have all this like 8th house energy. Remember that deep transformation. But the High Priestess just saying, just stay in touch with your intuition. Stay in touch with your intuition. You're going to be good. You're going to let your intuition guide you. This is a week where you may feel a lot of that. You may feel very intuitively active. You may feel a lot of that energy where, intuition, and I talk about intuition all the time. I'm just, listen, the more that you're in touch with your intuition, you make, karmically sound decisions. You have no fear. You have no stress. You just know everything's good. You're good. So I love that for you. I love that you got the High Priestess. This is absolutely amazing. Now, the last week of May. Wow. May, and they're very Mercury driven. Okay. So on May 27th, this is going to be Monday, Mercury will sextile Saturn. So this is where you could have some, there could be some like clarity that you're getting in terms of, like your future. There could be some conversations that you have that, like big conversations that you have around this time that have this like longevity to it, but it could also just be this really transformative moment for you. And again, it could have to do with something with, remember Mercury's in Taurus at this point. So something that has to do with like career or fame or public recognition. Now on Thursday, May 30th, Mercury will conjunct Uranus. So this aspect happens once a year. So another once a year aspect that happens to be in May. Mercury conjuncting Uranus. This is when you could hear unexpected news. That's really great. You could hear you could be giving wonderful news, surprising news to people too. You could have this really big breakthrough, this mental clarity. Like you already have the Ace of Swords here, so I mean it's just lighting up here. So I love this. There's a lot of spontaneity around it, but there's a lot of you could have just some really great, enjoyable, surprisingly great conversations around this time that like move the needle. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you for the last week of May. 2 of Pentacles. Very interesting because it's so funny. Everyone's been getting like these big, powerful spreads, and then the 2 of Pentacles shows up in everybody's readings. And it's not a bad thing. It's just saying that, there is that, remember, coming after the High Priestess, it's actually really nice, okay? Because you also have the Page of Pentacles too. You have Temperance. So you have these 2 Pentacles in between these 2 major arcanas that are just like spiritual. And, even with the Temperance here, you see the Archangel with a disc on the forehead, just again, referencing that intuition, your 3rd eye, your 6th sense, your pineal gland, right? So, so there is almost like this balancing act that's happening. This is the juggler, but the biggest message coming through for me is just like, settling into all these changes that are happening for you. Okay. A sense of everything's coming together now. Everything's coming together in that last week. And it could be because there is so much happening this month. There is likely going to be a lot of different new energies that you feel. So it's kind of like, remember, adapting to those energies. But there is something like the last week, there could be something that it's something really big where you don't have to like drop something, but there may be something that it's almost like you need a stronger grip on something over something else. And that's where that balance comes in. Okay. But remember, you're going to be fine. You got the high priestess before, really just trusting your intuition. So it's really having that intuitive side. And the Two of Pentacles is attributed to Capricorn, and Capricorn does rule your 6th house of everyday activities. So remember, your life is changing, and you're going to have to make a little bit of adjustments, but there are all these wonderful changes happening in your life. So Leo, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on, tell me how your life is changing. And next week, we will go deeper into these amazing aspects. Leo, thanks so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.